afternoon, this is Kathy Chavers, Tribal Chair for Boys Fort Reservation, and I'm here to give an update for the week. Currently at Boys Fort we have 3 positive cases and they are all in Vermilion. We're doing our utmost to make sure the community is safe and contact tracing has been done. We've also had some employees within the reservation tribal government that have tested positive, and we are following that same protocol as with the other individuals, with making them stay at home, the contact tracing being done, and not returning to work until that period of time for quarantine or isolation. Fortune Bay has also been posting on their websites if employees test positive, and we want to ensure that we are with announcing our cases, that we're being dedicated to our communities that are close to us, so that we make them aware. We really want to be transparent, and that's how we are. We want to also make sure that people the band members, for example, have their addresses updated, because we're running into issues with address updates, and we are running out of time for our COVID and CARES Act funding. We only have until December 30, so we ask that you update your addresses as soon as possible, because we are also sending information out as it arises, because we're finding that we have to readjust some of our programs or come up with new programs, and you may miss out if you don't have your addresses updated. Also, keep frequently checking our website and Facebook sites, because we may be posting things on their new programs coming out with the CARES Act money that we have to get out quickly. When I talk about getting things out quickly, the one thing I want to say is that we are doing, for the notification for our band members, we are but we are emphasizing our tribal members to sign up for the Regroup instant notification. This is our way, Boys Fort's way of reaching our band members regarding tribal band member issues. Right now we have 774 band members registered on the Regroup instant notification page, and we can reach any band member anywhere on this notification. So when it comes to, for example, let's say we have a business opportunity, we do have a resolution in place that states we will contact our band members regarding any business opportunity that may arise. Well, we may have a situation arise where a business, we might really kind of need to jump on that business, and so we need to get a hold of our band members in a quick manner. Currently the mail system, post office mail system, is not working for us. It's difficult with no updated addresses, and also very slow in getting information out. So with this Regroup instant notification system, this will enable us to get a hold of our band members in an instant regarding situations or issues that may arise for our tribal members. So please look on our website for the Regroup instant notification information on how to sign up. There's also different ways that they can contact you through the system, and that can be either through email or text. So it's not just in the email. The other thing we want to say is that we've been announcing that we will be distributing wild rice packages and mental health, combined with a mental health package. And what we are also going to do is be inserting Boys Fort masks with our logo on them, and we can anticipate this being done possibly around Thanksgiving time. So those packages will not be going out until around Thanksgiving time. We also want to say that we have a lot of kids in school now, and we're seeing a lot of outbreaks in school. And one thing that we found is that in the highest group that is testing positive or showing extremely high rates is the 20 to 25-year-olds. The second highest group is the 15 to 19-year-olds, and the third highest group is the 25 to 29-year-olds. So it's all young people. So kids, if you're in school, whether it be post-secondary or high school, please make good decisions, because if you are going home and if you've been in contact with someone either and haven't been using your mask or social distancing, you could be risking that family member at home, if they have an underlying health condition or are sick, you could be exposing them to the virus. So please, please, you need to make the right decisions when it comes to this pandemic. One thing that I saw in the news this morning that a lot of people are saying, oh, it's not that bad, it's not that important, it's not really here, it's the same as the flu. The flu killed about 90,000 people, where this pandemic has killed over 200,000 people, and in a shorter period of time. So basically, make sure that you wear your mask, social distance, and use hand sanitizer. I'm going to keep reiterating that. But in the news this morning, it was about a healthcare worker where, in a bigger hospital, in a bigger city, of course, but where they said, you know, some people don't think this is real, but it is real, he said, and the reason I say it's real is because I can't go home and see my family. And so he's so busy at the hospital with these ICU cases and taking care of COVID patients. So if it's not real, then why can't he go home? You know, so please remember that there are individuals that, and we've been fortunate not to have any cases in the ICU, but that's not to say it can't happen. So right now, we would like to also take this opportunity to promote our laptop program for our post-secondary students. Please contact Travis Bakke or Leanne Hoffman at 218-757-3261 if you're attending a post-secondary school for a laptop. We know that, you know, a lot of the colleges and technical schools and community colleges are using distance learning sometimes. So we really want that you college kids to have your laptops. One other thing I want to mention is that we have had a lot of positive tests done at our clinics in both Nett Lake and Vermilion. And we seem to be, in the area, the only facilities that run the rapid tests. And these tests take 10 to 15 minutes, but also you must remember that if you test today, that doesn't mean you're not positive tomorrow. So they're asking people with symptoms, and especially with symptoms for the past 48 hours, to come in and get tested. If you have your symptoms today, they may make you wait for a couple days, but make sure that you get in and call the clinics. Our clinics are also open to native and non-native. So the main thing to do is to call the clinics. Nett Lake is 218-757-3295, and you'll be triaged by a nurse in both facilities. Vermilion's number is 218-753-2182. There has been an increase in cases, but there's also been the increase in testing, and we've done approximately 616 tests so far between our facilities. Our Vermilion staff are seeing up to 30 patients a day. So it might be a while before someone gets back to you, but please be sure and call the clinics and ask to be triaged, or if you feel you have symptoms, because it's very important that you get checked out. But again, remember that just because you're negative today doesn't mean you're negative for the next week, 2 weeks, 6 months, whatever. So please be sure and do that. The other thing I want to say is Halloween is coming up, and we put on our website and on our Facebook page a video that was done by the Lieutenant Governor Peggy Flanagan regarding trick-or-treating. And it's a very good video. We viewed it at our Emergency Response Committee meeting this morning, and she talks about how to trick-or-treat safe. And with trick-or-treating, you know, we do want to provide some options that, you know, people may want to do if they are going to go door to door. Number one, don't gather in groups. They want to ensure that family members stay together, social distance from others. Please make sure that the kids wear masks, and this does not mean just the trick-or-treat masks, but the other masks as well. And individually wrap bags and maybe set them on the porch or somewhere in where the kids can get them, where you don't have to actually hand them to them. The other thing we want to say to the adults is please be safe. A lot of the bars, and if there's a party, that's not a good idea in my aspect to attend any bars or parties where there's going to be close contact and no social distancing. Maybe a suggestion by Lieutenant Governor Flanagan was maybe have an online virtual costume contest. There's some ideas, but please look at the website, because there's other instances. It's the Minnesota Department of Health website that Lieutenant Governor Flanagan's video is on, that we put on our website, because it also gives other safe things you can do if you're at the gym, if you're in a bar, restaurant, if you're at an athletic event, and those types of things. Okay, also, very important, the November 3rd is the election. And so we really want people to go vote. We really want the native vote out there. We know that it made a big difference in the Obama election, and we know it can make a big difference again. As you've seen in the news, this is one of the most important elections we believe in the history of the United States, but people need to vote. So we're encouraging everyone to go vote if they haven't already. Some have done some early voting by absentee, but we are also going to encourage our employees and our staff here on the government side to vote. We are closing our offices at noon on November 3rd to allow everybody to get out to their voting spots or to take people to go vote. The other thing we are doing is Big Woods Transit. We will be providing transportation on Tuesday, November 3rd for Nett Lake. They will be leaving at 9 o'clock in the morning to transport residents in the Nett Lake area to Virginia to vote. People in Nett Lake have to vote in person in Virginia, Minnesota. So Big Woods will be transporting. You can call them at 888-757-1540. Vermilion, Big Woods will also provide a bus for you if you would like to go vote. And right now we have no one signed up, but if you're interested, call that number and make sure that you tell them you want to vote and where your location is, like Vermilion or Nett Lake. The other thing is we also have Couchiching County on the reservation, and they will vote in International Falls. We currently don't have anyone for the International Falls sign up, so anyone that's living in Couch County, if you want to go vote, please call Big Woods. Again, I'll give you the number. It's 888-757-1540 to go vote in the Falls, and tell them what county you live in and your location. So again, our offices will close at noon on Tuesday, November 3rd, to allow our staff to go vote, or take family members to go vote, or friends and relatives, whatever. It's very important, extremely important. The last thing I want to say is that we know that there's been an uptick in drug usage and overdoses, all types of things with regards to criminal activity on the reservations. And we are going to be looking at implementing neighborhood watch programs in Indian Point, Nett Lake, and Vermilion, but we need community members to participate. So if anybody's interested in participating in a neighborhood watch program, can you please call Charlie Holmes at 218-757-3261 and just put your name in and say what area you live in, if it's in Nett Lake, Vermilion, or Indian Point, and let us know if you're interested in a neighborhood watch program. Once we get a list of people, or some people that are interested, then we will implement a virtual learning or some other matter to get this program up and going. We need our community to help us with these instances with drugs and criminal activity, and we're looking for help in that from our community. So please, again, I'm coming near to my talk. I want to say, wear your masks, social distance, be safe, happy Halloween, and I hope you all take this time to go vote in this very important election. Chi Miigwech, have a good day.